Hey, it's Dr. Dare with 5 reasons why if a person dies unexpectedly and they were hiding in sickness, the loved ones could be left with mixed emotions. I received a note from a listener asking something similar to this. And here's 5 reasons or 5 things why this person is left with mixed emotions. Number one, anger, which is a part of the 5 stages of grief. The loved one can be angry at the person who passed away because they feel like they didn't share that information with them. They didn't feel like they could trust them. So there's a little anger there. Or number two, they could be sad that the person had to struggle and deal with that sickness alone. And that leads me to number three, that this is a big one that I always talk about a lot, is the loved one is left to deal with grief, the loss of the person, and then trauma, which is the reaction to the distressing situation. Like, this person is all of a sudden just gone and taken, and that's distressing, that's trauma, and that has to be processed as well. And that's where that anger comes in a lot. And that leads me to number four, grief can be even harder and more enduring when something like this happens, like, because you're trying to deal with so many things all at one time. This person, you probably just talked to them 2 days ago, a day ago, an hour ago, and then all of a sudden they're gone. And then you found out they had this secret. And that's a lot of things to deal with. Because grief alone is hard, and losing someone is hard, but to deal with that other part of the scenario is even harder. And that leads me to number five. They're hurt because they will never see them again and they didn't get a chance to say goodbye. So let the person grieve, let them deal with their emotions, the anger. All you can do is listen and be there and be supportive. Suggest that they seek a grief counselor, a therapist, so the counselor can help them maneuver through their grief and understand what's actually happening to them. They're dealing with a lot. They're dealing with grief and trauma, and that's hard. Praying for everybody who's lost anybody, especially somebody in this situation, all right?